Live at 6, this is 13 News Now.
We're learning more tonight about that hectic robbery and stabbing in Chicks Beach. The teen who allegedly took a knife to a Virginia Beach police officer appeared in court.
Because of the severity of the charges, we're releasing the name of the 17-year-old Riley Miller. We will not identify the other teen involved due to his age. 13
News Now reporter Allie Weatherton has new details from court.
By video, 17-year-old Riley Miller sat with his hands crossed as the judge read out a list of charges he faces. Very serious charges, including attempted capital murder and malicious wounding of a law enforcement officer. Early yesterday along Pleasure House Road and Shore Drive, police say a person flagged down an officer to report a robbery. Police then located a teen that fit that description of the suspect and took him into custody. That teen, who we are not identifying, is charged with robbery, use of a firearm, and conspiracy. But then a block away, near Victory Boulevard and Price Circle, officers responded to another scene. That's when some type of struggle broke out and police say 17-year-old Riley Miller stabbed an officer. It was later determined the scenes were related. In court this morning, as the judge read the charge of attempted capital murder of a law enforcement officer to Miller, the teen told the judge, quote, "I want to apologize to him today." Quickly after that, the judge and Miller's attorney, Stephen Gavando, told the boy only to answer the questions and not to make any more comments. After court, I reached out to Gavando. He wouldn't go on camera, but says this is an incredibly difficult situation for everyone involved. Both teens will be back in court early next year. In Virginia Beach, Allie Weatherton, 13 News Now.
New information from Charlottesville surrounding this summer's Unite the Right rally. The man accused of ramming his car into protesters, killing Heather Heyer, now is charged with first-degree murder. That charge against 20-year-old James Fields was upgraded in court today. Heyer died during the incident on August 12th, and many others, of course, as you know, were injured. A Suffolk man, DeAndre Harris, also is facing charges for his role in the protests. Two men were caught on camera beating him, but he is accused of felony unlawful wounding. Today, his lawyer filed a motion to lower those charges to a misdemeanor. Meanwhile, the case against the men who allegedly attacked Harris is going to a grand jury. We're still waiting on a decision regarding Harris.
Right now, the search is on for an armed and dangerous man in Elizabeth City. Police are looking for Damon Williams in connection with a December 11th robbery and shooting. We're told Williams is wanted on kidnapping charges, armed robbery, and assault with a deadly weapon with the intent to kill. If you see Williams, call police immediately. A Portsmouth man is dead after he plowed his car into a street sweeper in Norfolk last night. Police say 38-year-old Shamar Copeland was heading south on Tidewater Drive when he rear-ended the street sweeper near Philpotts Road. Copeland was taken to the hospital where he died. The driver of the street sweeper was not hurt. Police say it appears speed was a factor in this crash.
Live look right there at the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel tonight. Generally regarded as the region's worst traffic nightmare, gridlock a given here. Tonight only on 13 News Now, a major step forward. Mike Gooding tells us a regional transportation panel today okayed $500 million in bonds to get the project rolling.
This is right, David. When all is said and done, the bridge tunnel expansion will cost between $3.3 and $3.7 billion to build. It will be VDOT's largest construction project ever. Today, a critical first step.
The number one issue always comes up, the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. It's the number one choke point. So from just a perspective of the public, getting additional capacity there is very meaningful.
When it opened on November 1st, 1957, the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel connecting Hampton and Norfolk was the first span to run between two man-made islands in the history of underwater transportation. The 3.5-mile link was designed to accommodate 10,000 vehicles a day by 1980, but by 1978, the actual count surpassed 40,000. Today, it's up to at least 88,000 and surges to more than 100,000 during tourist season. And what should be a 7-minute commute now averages 22 42 minutes. Now, thanks to the Hampton Roads Transportation Accountability Commission, there is hope. Today, the panel approved $500 million in new bonds to begin work on a 4-lane HRBT expansion in 2019.
We don't want to do anything at all to slow down the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel, least of all not have the funds available to allow that project to move forward.
And it'll make the region more competitive, too. Many people think that we're not competitive with other regions in the state, primarily because of traffic congestion. This is a great day for the region.
VDOT says the plan is to build a new 4-lane tube. 2 of them will be free lanes for general purpose. 1 lane will be a full-time express lane, and the 4th lane will be a shoulder lane that can be converted into an express lane during peak hours. They hope it's all completed and open to motorists in 2024 or 2025. Reporting live, Mike Gooding, 13 News Now.
New at 6, the Cavalier Hotel is hiring 225 positions. The newly renovated hotel in Virginia Beach is looking for experienced hospitality professionals, everything from managers to bar and wait staff, culinary professionals, banquet servers, housekeeping, and more. A job fair is set for Tuesday the 19th at the Hilton Garden Inn from 3 until 6. If you are interested, apply online and arrive interview ready with your resume. We have a link to the application on 13newsnow.com.
Changes could be coming to those controversial feeder lanes along Laskin Road. VDOT announced plans to widen the roadway earlier this month. Right now, Virginia Beach residents are weighing in at a public hearing at First Colonial High School. 13 News Now reporter Megan Shin is there.
The city and VDOT are one step closer to fixing the feeder lane issue in Virginia Beach.
This project's been on the city books since 1990-91.
The city says taking away the feeder lanes on Laskin Road and First Colonial is going to be a 5-phase project that will now cost $90 million.
That's about about what we would expect for that size of a project, the duration.
Philip Poland is the Virginia Beach Public Works Transportation Division Manager. He says the community will learn a few more details about the project at tonight's public hearing.
I think it's mostly in this area and around the bridge.
One detail includes 10 to 16 foot tall sound walls to help cut down on the street noise for nearby homes and businesses.
Tonight we will see precisely where those locations are, and the public can weigh in on what they think of those noise walls.
Another change includes raising the bridge over Lincoln Bay.
The new bridge is going to be a state-of-the-art bridge. The bridge is going to be raised 3 to 4 feet higher than what it is now.
Poland says it's part of the forward thinking they've done in case of sea level rise. Most importantly, they want the community to add any suggestions now before breaking ground.
I'm assuming the public will just tell us to get it done as soon as we can.
Once that happens next fall, this project will take 3 years to finish. In Virginia Beach, Megan Shin, 13 News Now.